you know, Joseph Parker, it's the same Joseph Parker that lost to Dillian White. It's the same Joseph Parker that lost to Anthony Joshua. It's the same Joseph Parker that got knocked out by Joe Joyce.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Now, speaking of Joe Joyce, you know, that's the same person that Big Bang Zhang, Zhilei Zhang, who Joseph Parker will be fighting soon. He knocked out Joe Joyce. Now, of course, this is boxing. You know, just because A beats B and B beats C doesn't mean that A will be C. You know, sometimes C could be A. You know, there's a workout like that in boxing all the time. However,
at this moment, Doc engages in deep thought as to be both respectful and politically correct to all parties involved.
Big Bang Zhang gonna beat the hell out of this bad Joseph Parker.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. PGNGM. Praise God to get money. Y'all know what it is, man. The doctor's in the house, back with Engineers to the Street Boxing, man. You know, I had a lot of things on my mind, man. You know what I'm talking about? I really like boxing, man. I be peeping boxing. Y'all know what it is, but we love boxing around these parts. And let me go outside. That's a nice little day out there. Yeah. So I was watching boxing. I was watching Pro Box TV, I believe. Was it Pro Box? Yeah. I was watching Pro Box. I was watching Pro Box TV. You know, with Paulie Malignaggi, Tim Bradley, Chris Algieri, and I can't remember the mediator's name, man. Forgive me, no disrespect. I just can't remember his name right now. But yeah, so I was watching that, and they're talking about the heavyweight division, you know, and you know, of course, they're mentioning the upcoming fights. You know, we got Anthony Joshua and Ngannou, and then we got Parker versus Big Bang Zhang, you know, and then of course Deontay Wilder's name came up, you know, and I was just like, you know, they're talking about, you know, he said he has aspirations to make it back to the top. They're like, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. You know, he's they said he was delusional. They mentioned his ayahuasca therapy, and of course they mentioned Joseph Parker beating him. You know, and you know, with Joseph Parker beating him, it's like, you know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, man. You know, no disrespect to Joseph Parker. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Joseph Parker, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, I noticed something. No one brought up Deontay Wilder's age, right? No one brought up Deontay Wilder's age. And I feel like the only time you ever bring up age is to discredit somebody. You know, you could peep on my channel. You know, I was talking about, you know, they brought up his excuses. Now, first of all, Deontay Wilder be having some crazy excuses, some nonsensical excuses, even delusional excuses. That's why, you know, I get the part where they say delusional, because he be tripping. Literally, he said one of the trips was the reason why he lost. You know? So he literally and figuratively tripping. So, but the fact is that, you know, it doesn't change how old he was when he lost to Joseph Parker. And the only people that think that the Joseph Parker win against Deontay Wilder was impressive on behalf of Joseph Parker's side is if you didn't actually watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the fight, people were more surprised at how bad Deontay Wilder looked, how much of a shell of himself he looked, than they were with Joseph Parker's skills. I mean, you know, Joseph Parker, it's the same Joseph Parker that lost to Dillian White. It's the same Joseph Parker that lost to Anthony Joshua. It's the same Joseph Parker that got knocked out by Joe Joyce.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Give me my goddamn money!
Now, speaking of Joe Joyce, you know, that's the same person that Big Bang Zhang, Zhilei Zhang, who Joseph Parker will be fighting soon. He knocked out Joe Joyce. Now, of course, this is boxing. You know, just because A beats B and B beats C doesn't mean that A will be C. You know, sometimes C could be A. You know, there's a workout like that in boxing all the time. However,
at this moment, Doc engages in deep thought as to be both respectful and politically correct to all parties involved.
Big Bang Zhang gonna beat the hell out of this bad Joseph Parker. I think. But the fact is that, you know, if you look at my channel, you know, you would say, oh, well, Big Bang Zhang is 41, you know, but it's a different 40 than Deontay Wilder. Big Bang Zhang, he has low mileage when it comes to the pros. I think he only has 28 pro fights. Deontay Wilder has 48 fights.
Damn! I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? And he had a trilogy with who I think is the best heavyweight in the world right now. Tyson Fury. He had a trilogy with him. That takes a lot out of you. He fought Louis King Kong Ortiz twice. That takes a lot, you know. He even fought Bermane Stiverne twice. And you know, Louis King Kong Ortiz, for those of you that just been watching boxing, you don't know, there was at one time there was a big four. It was Anthony Joshua, King Kong Ortiz, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. The only one that was willing to fight them all was Deontay Wilder. He had a trilogy with Tyson Fury. He fought Louis Ortiz twice. Tyson Fury only fought Deontay Wilder. Louis Ortiz only fought Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua ain't fight none of them. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna give this man Deontay Wilder his credit, man. He's a warrior. He hasn't ducked anybody. Of course you're gonna lose, you know. But he's 38.
Damn. I'm sorry.
He's 38. No one brought that up for in regards to Joseph Park, him looking bad. Maybe he was because he's 38. You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility. But it's funny because Canelo, if I bring up Floyd, right, and you say you bring up Manny Pacquiao, they say he was past his prime, which is you know what I'm saying, relative to age. Not, you know, everybody ages differently, of course, but you know, they say he's past his prime. That's his excuse for Floyd beating him. Sugar Shane Mosley, Floyd fought him. He fought an old Sugar Shane Mosley. I even watched something where it said that Oscar De La Hoya was old. He fought Oscar De La Hoya when he was 33.
So now I'm facing Floyd. I'm an old 33-year-old boxer, and
you know what I'm saying? None of these people were 38. You're like, why you said 38? Keep 38 in mind now. And speaking of Sugar Shane Mosley, you bring up Canelo. I said I have a video on my channel where I said Canelo's a legend, man. He beat Hall of Fame fighters. I mentioned Cotto. They said, oh, Cotto was old. He wasn't 38.
What?
I brought up Sugar Shane Mosley. Oh, Sugar Shane Mosley was old. Again, not 38.
What?
Oh, I even brought up the trilogy with Triple G. Oh, Triple G was old.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Triple G entered pro boxing old in his late 20s. He was always old, but he wasn't 38 during their first fight or their second fight. But you know who was 38?
Wait for it.
Deontay Wilder when Joseph Parker beat him. So we only bring up age when we don't like a fighter and we want to discredit their accomplishments. Why has nobody brought up the fact that Deontay Wilder was 38 with almost 50 fights when he lost to Joseph Parker? No, but instead all of a sudden Joseph Parker's some great fighter. Man, Joseph Parker finna get his behind whooped, man. Now I would say that Joseph Parker looked good. And he looked good in his against Deontay Wilder. He looked good, but I feel like anybody could look good against Deontay Wilder. That was Deontay Wilder by name only. But you know what's also crazy? I will say this too, though. I'm not gonna take away credit because I like boxing, you know. So I'm always giving people credit. Joseph Parker did look good in his last fight against Simon.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
Simon Keane, I believe his name is. Yeah. Who is that? I found out who that was the same time y'all did, and the same time Joseph Parker did. I shouldn't even say y'all, because a lot of y'all didn't even know who that is. That's the person that Joseph Parker fought before he fought Deontay Wilder. He looked good against Simon Keane, but who was Simon Keane? So, you know, so Deontay Wilder, you know, we got to give this man his credit. And I'm sorry, Joseph Parker. We gonna see, man. Big bang, zang. He gonna put the bang on him. And guess what? If he does lose, guess what I'm gonna say? It was because he's old.
Got him! Got him!
I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. Don't forget to like the video. Y'all have a good day and be blessed. Peace.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.